Alright, so we're checking out the WLToys XK A250. This is a BF-109 model. Obviously not scale, and yeah, I'm kind of glad that they're doing like these kind of cartoonish type models now, because you know, not everything needs to be scale. This is another one of these mini ultra micro planes. It's a 350 millimeter wingspan, 290 millimeter length. 1S powered, a 1020 brushed motor, 400 milliamp hour battery. So while it does look kind of cartoonish, it does weigh about the same as the other models in this series. And I will link those other models that I've already reviewed in the video description, because if you want to get this model without the transmitter, you can get that now, because some people have complained in the past that they don't want to pay for the transmitter again if they have the other models. And you can do that. You can bind that. If you have some of these older models that have you work on the same transmitter, you can just bind that transmitter to this and it'll work. Alternatively, you can also add your own receiver, S-Bus, Futaba, or DSM, and there's some plugs in the receiver board to do that. I am just going to fly it using the multi-protocol module on the jumper T-Light. The protocol is V911SE119 is a sub-protocol. I'll link the tutorial to get this bound up in the video description. So this one is aileron and elevator only, so bank and yank, no rudder on this one. That's about it. It's got some little landing gear. I'm not going to take it off in this grass, too short for that, and we'll see how it does. Alright, so I have control, everything's working. It's basically like with the other models. This has the gyro, so it'll keep it stabilized, and yeah, these don't fly so great in expert mode anyway, so I won't be bothering. Try that. I got a fair amount of wind coming from this direction over here, so I'm going to be taking off into the wind, and let's see how it goes. Oh, not good. Alright, so as you can see, the propeller does detach. It's a breakaway propeller, so nothing will break permanently. It's fine. That was probably not a very good toss. Let's try that again. Alright, there we go. So these little planes do fly better with rudder, in my opinion. Especially going downwind, you do need that rudder, especially in this kind of wind. So I'm gonna try and keep it upwind here. You just have to apply more throttle when you go downwind. And then into the wind. We're really low there. But the without rudder, it makes the turning radius quite a bit bigger, so you need a little bigger area to fly. It looks really funny in the air too. As downwind, this wind is actually concerning me, because it takes a long time to turn. And without that rudder, it does take a long time to turn. So recommend flying this in not so windy conditions like this. And I don't think I would recommend this for your first plane. Get one with a rudder. This one is a little tricky. It does look pretty stable in the air, but I think it's more because I kind of know what I'm doing. It's the turning without the rudder downwind is the problem here. You're going to lose the plane. I'm using pretty much all the soccer field here. It doesn't slow down that much going into the wind. Wants to kind of stall there. The stabilizer is doing a really good job. That geared motor is pretty loud, actually. But still fun. I think it's maybe a second or third plane. Should be fine. You just got to learn how to fly without the rudder. You got to basically bank over the plane with the ailerons quite a bit, and then pull up on the elevator to make a turn. Almost stalled there. Wow, stall recovery is pretty good in this one. Alright, let's go around the other way, do a different circle. Yeah, if you slow down too much, it wants to try and stall, but it really tries to recover. That stabilizer is working really well. Another real propeller airplane coming around here somewhere. Okay, this wind is getting a little crazy now. We're getting a little harder to fly. Alright, let's go ahead and bring it on in. You guys got the picture. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Talk to you later. If I can land it near me. Oh, fail.